the Army combat fitness test for us, other than we just love you and encourage you to do it. But
as a taxpayer, I look at the perfectly suitable physical fitness test that we had before, the Army physical fitness test, which every special forces soldier fighting today, every ranger on the battlefield, every paratrooper has taken the Army physical fitness test, achieved a 300, probably 300, 360, 330, whatever the extended score is. It passed it with flying colors, had reached a certain physical threshold, and went on to do amazing things. As a soldier, as just a soldier myself, when I watch somebody go from a failing a PT test to ultimately maxing out a PT test, you can look them in the eye and see that is an amazing soldier right there. That is someone who is in fine physical shape. To take the Army physical fitness test, it costs $3, right? It costs nothing, and a PT test can be done at the drop of a hat. Anybody can train for it anytime. Push-ups, sit-ups, and run. That's all you got to do. You got a stopwatch, you're in business. The Army combat fitness test, I in this most recent piece that I wrote, you can buy the equipment to do it, and it's something like, $3,000, like if I wanted to train for it at home, right? If you're Guard or Reserve, that's your only choice. There's no sled at Planet Fitness, right? These are absurd things that they're being required. It's like trying to solve a problem that didn't exist before you tried to solve it, and it's costing us, what I don't even remember what the figure was. Now it's like $80-something million, I think it was. I mean, this is
it was millions of dollars for the and the terrain that you need to do it, because you can't just pull across a sled, pull a sled anywhere. So having the right field conditions and all of those aspects of it. I failed. I couldn't do a leg tuck. I think I can do one now. Like a year of training later, I literally trained. I took the test and I failed it the first time. Everything I was like 83 or whatever % of women. I couldn't do the leg tuck.
Well, now they have the plank, right? So I don't understand, why did they do if the leg tuck is that important, if it was that critical that we had to redo the PT test, why are we getting rid of it? Come on, Army, stand your ground, right? What is this? They have yet to return my request for comment. I have a feeling that at the office, my name might actually set off alarm bells. So it's probably
like a lot of things. I'm Army. I mean, fake Army. I was an Army civilian, but I love the Army. It's still my favorite. I was a PAO, so I love, communicating. So I sympathize with, I know that there are people who care and thought they were doing great things with this. Some CrossFitter out there was like, we really need to figure this out. But like you said, adding all the complexity without the data first is a problem. And that's the main point, because now they're asking for the data. Well, now now we're already so far in.
Right.
And now you want the data. It's like they had to have had those data sets before and knew that physically a decently fit person would still, again, female body types, leg tuck is not super easy. So if they knew that going in, I feel like they had to have known that there was, I don't know.
I wouldn't be opposed to the Army combat fitness test to be some sort of add-on test for X school. Like, you have to be able to pass this if you want to go to airborne school, or if you want to be in a combat arms MOS or whatever. But I don't need an Army dentist who's able to, pull a sled and do the leg tuck. Like, I just need an Army dentist to be able to, fit in his uniform and clean my teeth. So